I feel lost when my wardrobe isn't serving me 100%. I rely on the same few costumes, so to speak, and I feel the same. I never get out of that box. So as a woman on the second half of her career in a very competitive technology industry, your brand is everything. What you've accomplished up until now, because the competition for jobs, the competition for executive jobs, the farther up you go, the less there's those jobs. They're not advertised. So really getting your brand out there without it necessarily being your own voice, but your brand comes before you, is everything. And then you show up, and it's how you show up and how confidently you show up that makes the difference. So the confidence for me has been, I feel like there's a part of my personality that I uncovered in my work with Roxanne in having a stylist come on board, because prior to starting the journey of my own personal brand, when I met the photographer and we were going to do a shoot for my website, she had said, "Zoe, you may be interested in speaking with a stylist." And it took me a while to really think about that. Oh, I don't need a stylist. I can buy my own clothes. That's not what a stylist does. But having a stylist that can help bring out that piece of your personality, either was locked away for a very long time or you never knew before, has been the most rewarding experience in this whole journey. And it has done wonders for me. But one thing I didn't do is I didn't have somebody, so to speak, in my corner to kind of help discover that part of myself, that creative part of myself that I hadn't been using these last few years. In steps Roxanne, and she helped me explore further parts of me through clothing, through style, through showing up, like making that effort. That's how you can be different from everybody else. You're seen as the person who makes the effort. And when you make that effort and you want to make that effort, your confidence, it arrives before you do. And so it has been the most incredible journey. I have referred Roxanne more times than I can count now. It has been such a wonderful experience, and I'm still experiencing it. So I would recommend a stylist to anybody who's looking to explore a different side of themselves, who's looking to get back into a leadership position, whether in the corporate world or in the business to consumer world. It is certainly worth the journey and worth the time in the journey. So my first experience with Roxanne was via a Zoom call. So this is obviously still when COVID was very much going on. And what's interesting is that Roxanne has so much energy and she is so passionate about what she does that it was infectious. The more we spoke and the more she listened to what was my impetus for even wanting to engage with her, with a stylist, the relationship just blossomed. It was like Alice in Wonderland, and she was taking me down the rabbit hole with her. It was fantastic. The importance that I see in investing in myself is that I am my greatest asset. You know, from a corporate perspective, we always speak about how our customers are our greatest asset. I just put that shoe on literally, and I became the customer. Investing in myself has been the best use of my time and of my money, but most of all of my creativity. There is just a part of this journey that I can't put my finger on, that maybe doesn't have a metric to an ROI, but the investment in yourself, when you can show up, it will reap tenfold in the future for any opportunity, because people will notice a difference in you. You're showing up, and when you make that effort, people see that. They want to be around that. So the investment to me really wasn't the financial part of it. It was the personal time that I put in it. And the more that I got to discover myself through this experience, the more I realized that I was really coming out of my shell. So the investment started me on yet another journey of rediscovering myself. Roxanne asked me to choose 3 of my favorite outfits. I thought one of the outfits, first of all, had to be something about how I could show up where it was really feminine and at the same time really practical. A woman should never go without a pair of Spanx pants, for certain. The other part of the practicality is the shoe. And I'm going to take it off for you. This shoe fits like a glove. Not only does it fit like a glove, you will feel like $1,000,000 in this glove. So these are some of the basics. Having a pair of nude shoes and a pair of Spanx pants, that should be in every woman's wardrobe. Little did I know before meeting Roxanne, I had neither of them, and now I can't live without them. Regarding the top, I love the fact that this blouse is so feminine, and yet I can wear it with such practical shoes and a pair of pants. I am so comfortable in this outfit. I just love every part of it. It's comfortable, I'm comfortable, and I just feel like this is part of who I am.